Alright guys, well, next on the table, we'll take a look at something different since you guys have been so nice and patient with my long Napoleonic endeavor. We'll switch it up a little bit momentarily. This is Platoon Leader, a game I designed way back when, I think around 2014 originally. 3 expansions for it and a second edition, and then developed Advanced Platoon Leader out of that. Back when I was running my own little game company, H&S Games. Been a long time, and I thought, why not bust this out, run through it again, and see how well it holds up. So what I've done, and you probably know me well enough to know that what I've done is taken this thing, and this would be the map for it, transformed it from this to this. So there's our map. And this game was designed to be played in a solitaire manner. You have 3 primary sections, and then you have zones within those sections. So you have the first section you enter and then draw chits to see where in which zone, if any, Germans activate. It's possible none in the first section rather. And then you enter into the second section, similar concept. You have various possibilities, zones that Germans can activate. And then the third and final section, again with zones that within which Germans can activate. Worked out very nicely, if memory serves. I had a lot of good feedback on it when it came out. As I did do this all by myself, one of the complaints was the counter sheet, and I understand that was the counter sheet. That's the best I could do at the time. I'd like to think that I improved upon that with Advanced Platoon Leader anyway. We'll be using miniatures as well. These are the first, second, third squads. I still need to mark their stats. This is obviously World War II tactical, very similar to, say, for instance, Combat Commander or Squad Leader, something along those lines, with obviously some caveats. Things have been simplified and streamlined, etc., for a quick ease of play. Kind of a fast little, again, solo play game. That's your American paratroopers there. And then our pending 3 German squads that we'll be running into. And the thing with this is, when I designed it, didn't come up with a whole lot of scenarios, and one of the reasons, at least for me, justifying not having, there's a little mini scenario, beginner's luck. Scenario 1, follow the yellow brick road, which is what we'll be doing. Skyfall scenario 2, and this silly little zombie variant. That's it. But here's the catch. This thing has great replay value. Very rarely will it play the same way, although it is possible. It is doesn't happen often because, again, you've got 3 sections within which Germans can activate. You could have them 1 squad in one section, 1 squad in the second, 1 squad in the third. You could have all 3 in the first section. You could have all, etc. You don't know where. And then once you have a section activate, you don't know which zone Germans will be in. So there's that as well. Again, I need to refresh myself, which I'll be doing tomorrow morning while I do laundry. And then once I'm done with that, we'll run through this. Had to build some more walls today. This is just wooden, I don't even know what you call it, a wooden stick that you can get at like Michael's, kind of a rectangular, narrow thing. And I cut them with a little miter box so I can get the angles. I don't know if you can notice that or not, that they are angled. So for instance there, you'll see the angle right along there. And they don't fit perfectly in the hexes, but they fit good enough. Had to add some more so I can flesh out what's required to reflect the map, and it goes right along there. So we go over the terrain, and there is a lot of it. And I've noticed over the years with these tactical war games, it's all about the terrain, places to hide, and skip across and all that stuff. We've got a wall here, wheat field here, roads, and then the wall extends from horizontally from left to right and then goes up along the road. Single hex building there, hedgerow, flanking either side of the road, trees, woods, etc. We do have a hill, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hex hill with a single hex building again. More roads and it's another single hex building there. As you can see, the wall continues all along there alongside the orchard. Yes, we have an orchard, 3 hex orchard here. And more trees and things and some more hedgerows along here. And the road extends all the way down the center of the map board. And then we have another single hex building and actually have a graveyard in here. 1, 2, 4 hex graveyard. And then church, which is supposed to be a single hex church, but scale wise it's a little hard to work, so it's just this hex that will qualify, and then the rest is off map. But it all works out, it fits, it'll be cool, it'll be fun. Again, something different. You guys have been a swell audience putting up with my Napoleonic stuff, and sometimes it's nice to take a break. I feel like I've nailed what I've been trying to do with that Napoleonic stuff, so again, taking a break is good. We come back to it and see if I still feel the same way, and there's that as well. So hopefully you guys get a kick out of this. Again, tomorrow, let's say, tentatively speaking, I would say between 12 and 1, 12:30-ish. I wish I could narrow it down more for you, but it's just hard to do. It depends on what I get going on in the morning and how laundry goes, etc. And I can't do laundry here because I don't have a washer and dryer, so I always have to go to the laundromat, which is just great fun. All right, guys, so that's what's up next. So it's a little different for you, a little reward again for putting up with my Napoleonic stuff. I had a blast setting this up, I must say, and I'm very pleased with how it came out. So I'm kind of excited myself to get into this and to see, like I said, back in 2014 and 15 when I was banging this thing out, and had a lot of fun doing it, seeing how it holds up, etc. So be ready for that. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night.